All right, here we go with game number 4 of the day. We switch from the U19 girls to the U19 boys. New Tech Extreme to our left. The New Brunswick Mooseheads to our right in the black. And right away, a goal. That took all of 8 seconds, and New Tech have taken the lead. Right from the opening faceoff. It's thrown out front, and it may have gone in off the defenseman in front. And that quick, 1-0. Maybe the quickest goal we've ever seen. I certainly don't remember one any faster than that, 8 seconds into the opening period. Ryan at center gets it in over the blue line. Following up on it, taken away. Cole Reach chasing it down in the corner. Comes up along the boards. There's Cadden. Ball goes down into the New Tech end. Fletcher McKaig to Longland. They had Botterill. He'll play it off the boards. They're held against the boards. Right down below us, it comes loose. And for Laver, 23 trying to get around the outside. He's taken hard to the boards. Good work by Wilson. New Tech on it again, back at the point. Long shot, doesn't get through. Robinson steps into that one. The ball is still loose. Finally, it is covered. Mark Kosh. Price with his shot, that's kicked away. Well, at center, has it taken away. Kosh, blocker save. Directed into the corner. Referee trying to get out of the way. It's behind the goal, taken by Ian Dickey. We'll try and settle things down. New Brunswick through the blue line and over. It's going to be a penalty coming up against New Tech. Hooking. Cody Jessup will go to the penalty box. They'll set it up over in the far side, but they'll lose it, and New Tech get to it. Free tag sends it down the floor. Aiden Jacob credited with the goal for New Tech. 8 seconds into the period. 8 seconds into the game. Offside. Duggan on his first stick handle didn't get it in over, but his teammates jumped in and brought it in on the second. That put everybody offside. Minute 16 to go in the power play. Number 11, Noah Ryan for the Mooseheads. Noah Ryan has trouble with his helmet. He has to go off and get that dealt with. They're down by New Tech. Goaltender Jack Flanagan will play it around the boards. Kosh gets to it, doesn't get it out, kept in by Lyons. Back to Dollament, down into the corner, off the stick of Burkett. Stays in play, kept in momentarily by New Brunswick, then sent down. The one scoring chance in front, they got it to Riley Yeomans, but his shot went off the defenseman's stick. Now they get it in. Yeomans again, drop pass. That's picked off. Kosh gets to it, and that'll get out. Just 15 seconds to go in the power play. Dolman. Cleared. And the penalty is now over. It was touched, out to play it. That's Pinder. Free tag. Brought in by Burkett, he lost it. Cross-4 pass, intercepted by New Brunswick. Price backing up in his own end, makes the pass along the boards. Free tag onside, he's in, backhand, scores! Absolutely perfectly timed pass. Again, we talked about this yesterday, that type of pass where you just put it to an area, let your player go get it. And he went and got it. Stays onside, knocks it down with his hand, goes to the backhand and beats the goaltender. Joel Freitag. A quick 2-0 lead. And not surprisingly, we've got a timeout called by New Brunswick. They've been put on their heels early. Trying to get it to settle for New Brunswick. Shot off the end boards. Goalie reaches up and grabs it. Both teams will change. 9:03 to go here in the first period. Already 2-0 for New Tech. Laver backhands it down, back to pick it up. Dickey. It's watched by Bottrell. Dickey up the middle, gave it away to Laver. McMullen was poke checked. Back comes New Tech and a shot by Freitag, who got the last goal. That just missed. McMullen can't get it out. Now it'll come out over center. Just played back in. Back to pick it up, Dickey. Cleared in. Pinder leaves it for the defenseman. Jessup will bring it in, flips it in towards the goal. That'll be covered right there. Just about at the halfway point of this first period. Boys under 19 game. Quick start for New Tech. Price brings it around the boards. It comes out the other side. Back at the point, kept in. Duggan making moves. Duggan stepping right in. Shot it. I think he was hooked right at the end. Penalty coming up to the Mooseheads. New Tech's got the extra player out there on the delayed penalty. Goalie's gone to the bench. Burkett. Throw it around. Burkett down low. Comes to the front of the goal. Looks like they'll get to touch it up here. And New Tech will go on the power play. Slash, not a hook. As the player broke towards the front of the goal. There's Duggan able to walk right in. Actually, he's now saying, oh, wait, no. It's called 2 penalties against the same player. Saying 4 for cross-checking, 2 for slashing. Don't see that very often. 6 minutes gone up on the board. A long power play here for New Tech. All else being equal. Bottrell, Freitag, Burkett. Longland, Burkett, Hopped over his stick. He's got it off the boards. No problem there. DeLonging. Burkett, one-timer. Deflected, went wide. Burkett has it again. Right into the slot. A shot by Longland just missed. Burkett's got it again. From a sharp angle, the shot came in and then cleared. Nets come loose. Reason for the whistle. Free tag. Set up down in the corner. Shot, save made. And keep it in, back at the point. Free tag. To Burkett. To the side of the goal, they score. Three to nothing, and that's only going to take one of the penalties off the board. We come down to Burkett here in the circle. You see the player over on the left waiting for it at a sharp angle, but he gets there, puts it home. 3-0. One penalty comes off the board. The other one stays there, so it's still a 5-on-4 power play for New Tech. New Brunswick get to it first. Laid in by Pettipaw. Moore leaves it in the corner. Pettipaw hard around the boards. Good job to hold it in at the point. On this side, Jessup. Jessup winds up. Just missed short side. Cole Reege. And the net is way off. Both teams change. Power play unit, penalty killing unit. Minute 38 left to go in the power play. Free tag to Burkett. Free tag's got it again. Burkett. Tag into the middle. The shot bounces around in front of the goal. They score! Somehow it gets into the back of the goal from that wild scramble. New Tech coming out on fire. Scored that goal 8 seconds in and haven't let up. It's just a scramble in front of the goal. And it gets past the goaltender. See the referee in the back pointing, yes, that's in. Four to nothing. Going to change in goal for New Brunswick. Jack Flanagan coming out. Scott LeBlanc will be the new goaltender. Alcorn to Lions. Down a little further to Kane. Jordan for New Tech. Here they come again. Richards had it knocked off his stick at the last second. Good defensive play by Mason. The Lions. Jordan trying to get away. He stopped. It's going to be a flooring call against New Brunswick. New Brunswick player tripped up, so team from the Maritimes will go on the power play. Tripping, Mike Robinson will go to the penalty box for New Tech. New Brunswick needs to do something with this power play. Down 4-0. Still lots of time left. It's one thing about falling behind early. You've got time. You need to take advantage of this. Get the penalty up on the wrong side on the clock. That's what the discussion is. All right, that's been rectified. Ryan in behind the goal, gets in front, they score! Much needed. Great work by Ryan behind the goal, got it out in front. I believe it was Riley Yeomans. Here's Ryan in behind the goal. Comes out short side. And I believe that is number 3, Riley Yeomans. So 4-1. And over the top of the goal, it sits in there. New Brunswick on it first, but in there hard on the forecheck is New Tech. Leroy got it to Russell. Russell couldn't get that out. It'll roll down to the goaltender LeBlanc. Again, both teams will change. It's chipped out. Price back in his own end. Quickly up the boards. Longland got a stick on it, chipped it in. Burkett and Longland are out there. Here's Burkett. Can't get the ball to settle. Now he's got it. Backhands it Longland's shot, that's blocked by the defense. Mooseheads bring it out again. Dumped in by Ward. NewTek taking their time. Pass to Price. Price turns, backhands it in, and heads to the bench. Shot off the end boards. Alcorn doesn't get it out. Laver was alone in front. Ball didn't get to him. Torskadden. Go cross floor. Broken up. Good play by Robinson, as you read that. From well out, and a save made by Scott LeBlanc. Down to 29.3 seconds to go here in the opening period. Back at the blue line. Knocked down and shot in by Duggan. Longland looking for it. The Brunswick get it to Mason. Closing on him quickly was Cole Reege. They'll get it out. Ryan set up that last goal, in there looking for the ball again. On the forecheck, he's got it, threw it out in front, but time runs out. Tremendous pace, tremendous opening period for NewTek. They scored the first 4 goals, including one 8 seconds into the opening period. New Brunswick responded with a power play goal, and we sit at 4-1 after 15 minutes. We'll be back in a couple of minutes with period number 2. You're watching the 2023 Canadian Ball Hockey National Junior Championships from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. All right, we're set for the second period with New Tech leading this one by a score of 4-1 after the opening 15 minutes. The clock reset to 15 minutes. New Brunswick trying to come back with an early goal of their own. There's Fullerton with the backhand. They can get the next one. They're right back in it. A long shot knocked down. That was Pettypaw back at the point. On it is Fullerton. New Tech with a chance to move it out. They'll chip. They'll chase. Getting back first. Dickey. Ryan. Pass picked off, and back comes New Tech. Great speed by Riege to get there first. Cole Riege. That pass missed. Longland. Burkett. Down to Longland. Back to Burkett. Doesn't shoot it. Back at the point, Robinson. Robinson with a long shot. Knocked the stick out of the hands of the goaltender. He's got it picked up again. Pass just a little bit off the mark. Good move. McCray, his shot, that's grabbed by Pinder. Jessup. Offside. New Brunswick bring it in. It's Lyons. Left it there. Off the boards. Chance to move it out. Jessup can't. That will come to this side. That came just out over the red line. Referee down to our right. Got somebody calling for body contact. That's going to be New Tech. Christopher Albanese. New Brunswick made good on their first power play. The second one would definitely put them back in this. Fullerton had that picked off by Freitag. Freitag shorthanded, working one-on-one. Freitag gets around the defender, put it off the goal post. All right, chance shorthanded. Fullerton knocked down. It's going to be another penalty coming up to New Tech. Another penalty for body checking, same call. So now a huge opportunity for New Brunswick to get back in this. Wiley Burkett gone to the penalty box. Five on three. They'll go down low along the goal line, back up top. Lions. Dolman is on the left. He's got his stick up, waiting for a chance for the one-timer. Lions doesn't shoot it. Again, down low along the line. Threw it right through the crease. Here's Dolman. Down low again. Back to Dolman. Shoots. Ricochets. Comes out the near side. Lions. McCray on the right. Back to Lions. One-timer. Swing and a miss. And now we get something between Dolman and Bottrell. Penalties being explained down at the penalty box. Now we've got discussion between the referee and the players. It was 5 on 3 before those penalties. The referee tells the players to come out. From the two players who just went off, only one of the penalties showing on the board. So it looks like a player is getting 4 minutes, and then the skirmish after they offset after that. So 2 penalties on the board for New Tech, one with 21 seconds left, one with 59 seconds left, and then a 4-minute penalty against New Brunswick. So this will be 4 on 3 power play right now for New Brunswick. In 21 seconds, it would be 4 on 4. In 59 seconds, New Tech would have the power play. Pettipaw dumps it into the corner. Duggan there first for New Tech. He gets pushed to the boards. First penalty is over, so we are 4 on 4. Right in front. Scores! In the 4 on 4, Christopher Albanese. Well, breakout 2-on-1. Albanese gets to the front of the goal, takes it to the backhand, chips it up high. Well, that makes it 5-1. It's an even strength goal, so nothing comes off the board. They were 4-on-4. And in another 15 seconds, as the ball goes down the floor, another 11 seconds now. New Tech will go on the power play for about 3 minutes. Only 1 second the difference here between the 3 minutes and the 3:01. Just when it looked like New Brunswick had a great chance to get back in this, trailing 4-1 with a 5-on-3 power play, that imploded quickly. Five-on-3 quickly turned to a 4-on-4, and the 4-on-1 score changed to a 5-on-1 in a matter of about a minute. First penalty, or that penalty to New Tech, is now over. So New Tech now on the power play. 2:50 left to go in that man advantage. Duggan in the corner, back at the point. Burkett is out of the penalty box now, has got it. Hopped over the stick of Freitag. We've got a crease violation against New Tech. Faceoff will come outside the blue line. 2:21 left to go in the power play. Back to get it, Alcorn. They can't get it out. Kept in by New Tech. Burkett down into the corner. Again, hopped over the stick. This time of Longland. Kept in. Burkett will come back to him. Shoot it. That just goes wide. Ripped around the boards. It'll be kept in, though, by Freitag. Into the slot area. Longland with a shot and a save made by LeBlanc. Minute 43 to go in the power play. New Tech is called a timeout. So 9:02 to go in the second, 1:43 to go in the power play for New Tech. New Tech win the faceoff. Here's Burkett. He's got Freitag on his right. Goes back to Longland. Duggan. DeLongman, Burkett now sets up over in the right. Duggan walks it in a little bit closer. Across to Burkett. Knocks it down with his hand and scores. Wiley Burkett. Last week in Mississauga, Burkett played with one of the men's teams in the BC and D. Don't remember which category. Too many games to remember it all. But I do remember he had a heck of a night one night. I think he had 6 points, 5 points, something like that. He's the best player on the floor by far. He gets a goal here. Here's Duggan. Makes the pass across. Burkett can't one time it. Has to use his hand to stop it and still gets it past the goaltender. UTEC coming in for more, leading it by 5. And they go into forecheck. Richards for New Brunswick. Surrounded. Ball comes to the side of the goal. Player trips over the goaltender's stick. McRae, cross floor. Fullerton couldn't get it in deep. Good pass to McRae. Goes up through the middle. Will be taken over there by McKegg. Down to Price. Price swings it around to the other side. McKegg. Quickly up to Jessup. He'll backhand it in, and LeBlanc will hold it against the side of the goal. That's kept in. Albanese. Poke checked off his stick to the boards. Thrown in. LeBlanc's got it. Fair catch. Hang on. Again, Newtek hard on the forecheck. Caution, they're working hard. Behind the goal, picked off by Jessup. New Brunswick just no room to move in their own end. Again, they'll turn it over. Kane. Finally, he'll get it out. Yeomans. Riley Yeomans. Go to the boards. Albanese in there. Jessup back at the point. Robinson. Shot right on goal. Kicked away by LeBlanc. Mason dumps it in. Yeoman's on it. Bottrell swings it around. Leroy along the boards for New Brunswick. That's chipped in. Goaltender will cover it. Jack Flanagan hasn't been particularly busy. That stays in play. Can't get a shot away. It's going to be a penalty to New Tech. I think that's Mark Lever heading to the penalty box. Body checking, which is why the New Brunswick player couldn't get the shot away. Faceoff goes to the boards. Ryan plays it back to the point. Over to Lions. Back up high. Alcorn. So that's 23. Fullerton. Lions. That shot misses the net. All bouncing around. Will be kept in. Just inside the blue line. Players go in there. New Tech come up with it. Send it down the floor. LeBlanc to Fullerton. They'll race up the floor with it. They get it in. That was Lions. Goes to the boards. Off the boards. Fullerton keeps it onside. And then turns it over just inside the blue line. Burkett. Power play, killing penalties, regular shift. Bottrell getting in there first, causing trouble. Bottrell holding the ball, killing time. All the way back to Burkett. Burkett turns, shoots it in. New Tech player couldn't get in on the forecheck. It would have been offside. Got in a little ahead of the ball. Lines to McCray, who got it in. They just keep it onside. Fullerton will go on the left side. That's Ryan. To the near boards. Just 5 seconds to go in the power play. And probably less than that. High stick. Just as the UTech penalty was about to expire, Matt McCray sent to the box. And that'll be a 4-minute penalty, high sticking. So 4-on-4 for just 3 seconds. Now New Tech on the power play, already leading by 5. Burkett, is he ever off the floor? Freitag back to Burkett. Duggan's on this side. Longland comes back up top. Longland steps into one. Oh, good save there by LeBlanc. Again, got the stick on it. Again, had the stick knocked out of his hands. He'll get it back. That's a couple of times that's happened. It's turned over. Sent down the floor. Burkett, they gained the zone, so he'll get it back. Doesn't shoot it. Freitag. Back to Burkett. Duggan. Burkett. Oh, had it go between his feet. Go back and keep it onside. He'll shoot it. His block came back to him over to Freitag. Still 2 minutes to go in this power play. A little over 2 minutes. Longland, Burkett, didn't one time at that time. Longland will, shot it wide, came off the end boards. Duggan looking for it. Duggan takes it behind the goal. To Burkett, shot, stopped by the goaltender, up and out of play. We're down to minute 13 to go in the period, a minute 50 to go in the power play. And Burkett eventually goes to the bench. Face-off will be to the left of Scott LeBlanc in goal. He replaced starter Jack Flanagan after the fourth New Tech goal. Robinson to Price. Shot on goal, stopped and cleared down the floor. We're down now to 40 seconds to go in the period. Robinson stops along the wall, back to Price. Robinson gets a return pass, shoots it, scores! Absolute rocket from Mike Robinson. 23 seconds left to go in the period. We'll get it back from Price. Have a look. Wow, no room up there at all, it seemed. The goaltender's looking, how'd that go in? And wow, he can't believe it. Little tiny bit of space over that right shoulder below the crossbar. Somehow Robinson found it. I think he may have even surprised himself a little bit with that one. It's a little delayed reaction on the goal. 7-1 now. Ball goes out of play. Take that power play off the board. .7 to go in the period. There's Robinson. Up to Freitag. He'll get it out, and that'll do it. Bit of an odd period, really, when you look at it. It's 7-1 now, but Partway through the period, New Brunswick had quite a bit of life. They were down by 3, but they had a 5-on-3 power play. Really good chance to cut it to a 2-goal lead with loads of time left. You never know what might have happened. Instead, they got into some penalty trouble of their own, gave up a 4-on-4 goal, and then things just opened up after that. So 7-1 after 2 periods in favor of New Tech. We'll be back with the third period in just a couple of minutes. Okay, just underway in this third period. 7-1, New Tech leading New Brunswick. New Tech bring it in. Price gets it off the boards. Slides it down behind the goal. On it first, Wilson for New Brunswick. Back they come, Wilson. Wilson in front, and that's picked off. A good back check by Mike Robinson. Got a hand pass. It's here to the near boards. New Tech on it first, clear it down to the New Brunswick blue line. Now they'll bring it in. Yeomans trying to get himself free. His stick all tied up, and a penalty coming up to New Tech. Hooking. Carter Longland down to the penalty box for New Tech. Now we're playing for the Mooseheads. First one was stopped. Back at the point, Alcorn to the other side, into the middle to Yeomans, back to Alcorn. Wrist shot, that hit the goaltender. Don't think Pinder actually saw it until it hit him in the shoulder. It's a good position though. That shot goes wide. Pettipaw here on the left. Kane. Ball goes up in the air. That'll go out of play. Faceoff is going to stay in the New Tech end. Minute 11 left to go in the power play. Alcorn, the other side, Kane. Pass was picked off and sent down the floor. New Brunswick bring it up. Just 32 seconds to go in the power play. Here's Caden. Back to Alcorn. Swing it this side to Pettipaw. Into the slot. Hard shot by Yeomans and a good save made by the goaltender Pinder. Yeomans set up perfectly in that high slot area. Drilled it. Goaltender got an arm on it. Penalty's over. New Brunswick. They lose it. Flipped up ahead, knocked down. New Tech has to wait. Now they'll bring it in. That shot just missed. Duggan. Shot right on goal. Goaltender will drop it. Leave it for his defenseman. Kept in. Thrown around and it won't get a shot on goal. Good play along the boards by Longland. Burkett, shot, save is made and held on by LeBlanc. the corner it comes out, goes through the crease. Kept in by Robinson. Working it off the boards. That shot just missed. And ball goes out. The faceoff will come outside the blue line. Scramble in front of the goal, and LeBlanc has it. They win it off the face-off. That just misses, and the net has been moved. Team Alberta, Team BC waiting in the wings. They're up next. The boys under 19. Once this one ends. Right up the middle, unable to break through. Ball comes back to him though. There's Cameron Ward, comes into the goaltender. He'll grab it and hold on. Knocked down at center by New Brunswick. They'll keep it in. There's Ryan. Had it momentarily. They'll go out of play. Down to 8:23 to go. Third period. Stay on side for New Brunswick. Fullerton over to McCray. McCray back in behind the goal to Fullerton. interference call against New Brunswick. They had 4 minutes put up on the board. It's only a 2-minute penalty interference. New Tech on the power play. Free tag. Duggan trying to take it towards the goal. Another penalty coming up to New Brunswick, I think. Cross-checking indicated. And this will be 4 minutes. Five on three now for New Tech. Burkett. Sharp angle, steep angle. Either way, goalie made the save, fell on it, holds it, and Temper's getting a little bit frayed down to the left of the goaltender. Face-off win for New Tech. Free tag. Crisscross. Burkett into the slot. Save made. Rebound put wide. Whistle goes. My guess is the net is moved. Yep. Stick broke. Ball stayed in. Be kept in. Here's Burkett. Burkett walking right in. Pass back to Burkett. Pass a little bit in behind him. Couldn't get the shot away. Longland. Duggan. Scores. And with the 7-goal lead after 2 complete mercy rule in play, that'll do it. They capitalize on the 5-on-3, and this game is over. 8-1 final. We'll get player of the game, and then we'll take a little break. Won't be much of one, as the next game was scheduled for 2:20 anyway. If this one had gone to completion, we would have gotten behind schedule. This will just kind of get us back on. Team Alberta, Team BC up next. Again in the boys under 19. Mike Robinson, player of the game for New Tech.
Player of the game for New Brunswick Mooseheads goes to number 19, Cameron Ward.
Cameron Ward, player of the game for New Brunswick. We will reset and be back shortly with that next under 19 game, Alberta and BC. You're watching the 2023 Canadian Ball Hockey National Junior Championships from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador.